Saga continues. Well, guess what? All we had to do is get on the boat, and we made it to the boat, but the boat ain't here. What happened?
I guess it's having some maintenance issues. It's like not running in channels and stuff well, so it's currently being pulled by a tugboat in.
Yeah.
Really reassuring.
They're dragging our ferry back with a tugboat right now to here, so it's already late, which makes you miss your flight.
Yeah, which makes me miss my flight.
I don't know, so now we're gonna sit over here and decide what to do.
Yeah.
This is the report. We're here at Structures Brewing. About to get crapped on.
Oh yeah.
by all these birds. Yeah, just enjoying a beer because we don't know what else to do. I'm just waiting in the ferry. I think you're gonna completely cancel your plane ticket now, that's what it sounds like. Yeah. Because you're just like, maybe not even gonna make it. Like even if we change it.
I'd only be back for like 3 days, basically.
Yeah, it's a pretty short window. Anyway, we're just gonna sit here and wait for the ferry. That's the decision. The truck, I don't know if I showed it, but the truck did not start this morning. I let the glow plugs do their thing for 20 seconds, cranked it over, and it did not crank. And I gave up, tried a second crank for another 10 seconds, and it fired up at the very end, like kind of unwillingly, so something is still going on. I'm assuming a bad sensor. When I get back to Alaska, I'm gonna buy a computer system where I can check this stuff myself. I think it's time. I need to do that, so. A scan tool. Now we're just gonna wait for the ferry in the morning, load the thing up, and go. If the ferry leaves tomorrow, we'll see. This beer is good right now. And I didn't tell you guys, but when we left Plateau Diesel, for some reason that was a bad sensor the Napa gave us. Oh, we can't go this way. It's cool. But they have a sensor here, so I'm gonna pick it up while we're in the lower 48 because it's gonna be hard to find in Alaska. Home sweet home. Hopefully this isn't a tiny parking lot. Already looking tight.
Your destination is on the right.
Oh yeah.
Head northwest toward Central Avenue.
It's funny, the guy was going to, he brought us to go check out the hotel room. It's like the last one right against the highway. He's like, it's kind of loud, but like you should go, well, I'll show it to you. So we went out there and he like chased some guy off that was like pretty much like checking out vehicles to break into later. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, what do you think?
We were for sure gonna stay there. It was really good.
Yeah, it seemed like a really safe place.
Yeah, really, really good.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave everything in the truck.
Yeah, we left immediately. We're going to another hotel now. Down on a peninsula away from, like, just away from everything, hopefully. Doing the hotel shuffle. Here we go. All right, here we go. Load it down. This is what happens when you miss the ferry. This is what happens when the ferry breaks down. I guess I would have been in a tent tonight. I think this trip I've stayed in more hotels than I've ever stayed at collectively in my entire life.
Thank you.
I think I half got it. Yeah. Not too bad. I'm burning some calories. Okay, that's good. Ooh, this is nice. Eden's get the hotel crab walk down.
Oh, I totally should have got the baby.
Sweet.
Totally should have got the baby. It's different than the room we had before.
All right, we've arrived. It's downtown Bellingham. At least downtown's over that way. This is kind of outskirts of town. So this place is actually, this looks like a really expensive hotel, and it's totally not. I think it was like $130, $140 a night, which pretty much everything around here is, and it's like on the water and gorgeous hotel room. Super nice inside. As you can tell, like balcony view and everything. It's a pretty rad, pretty stoked on it. Anyway, we're gonna crash here. At 9 o'clock in the morning, we have to be back at the port. And then we're gonna get the report about the ferry, which has hopefully been fixed. It's supposed to arrive at 1 a.m. this morning. And it sounds like it's being towed in with a tug right now. And the trolling feature has been lost, so it can't pull into port safely. So they're gonna repair whatever's going on there. And hopefully we'll be on the water by about noon tomorrow, heading to Alaska. So that's the plan. But this would be really cool. I haven't done this ferry in a long time. And it's gonna be cool to just show you guys what the Alaska Marine Highway is all about. So there's some really cool stops and some small towns along the way. Excited to show you guys. Good morning, world. We're gonna try a cold start. It's not super cold, but it wasn't cold yesterday either, and it did not turn over. So let's see, maybe it's just gonna be happy. The first morning it started great. Let's find out what's going on. Wait to start lights working. Okay. Nope.
Oh, no.
Makes me so mad.
Really?
Yeah. Something's wrong.
starting it right now. Yeah.
It's not right. It should fire it right up.
Can you like check the glow plug connections and everything real quick? I guess we.
Yeah, on a test light to do it. We really want to use ether again.
Give it gas and make it go.
It doesn't really work with diesel. Sometimes it does, but ooh, it's like clouding you up. This is not right. It should fire right up. It's literally been just constant problems the entire trip starting this truck. It's insane. Come on. Come on. It's not right. Cool. Okay, we have arrived. We got our tickets. We're going in. Getting on the ferry. It's leaving soonish, so it's actually they repaired whatever is going on with the trolling system. Right there, vehicle loading. Afternoon or morning.
Oh, the Haines, huh?
That's the plan.
Okay.
Let's see.
You driving somewhere after that?
Just back home.
Oh yeah, I used to live in Anchorage.
Oh, right on, yeah.
Do you have any propane? In
We've got a butane, like little camp, like
Okay.
little tiny camp stove. That's it. Those
extra
far.
gas cans?
No, sir, we do not. I couldn't find it online, but the schedule stops, like where you're stopping and like how long you have to get off in the cities and stuff. And I couldn't see any of that.
Because it's delayed.
Uh,
The information I have is outdated. Do you have a room on board?
we don't. We're just camping.
Okay,
So
but anyway, check in with the purser.
I've got
And the
you.
purser typically they have a printed out schedule they
Yep.
can hand you. Go to lane 11, which is the lane on the other side of the fence.
Okay.
So go to the left side of the fence and then hug the fence all the way around.
Gotcha.
You'll be probably behind some Sprinter vans that are lined up.
I think I saw those, the black ones over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think, anyway, that's
Gotcha.
lane 11. It's right against
Okay.
the fence. Anyway, have a good time.
Yeah. Thank you. And we're in. Kind of. A little further to go. Should you poke your head out the side of fruit from a fruit
Literally
box?
sticking my head out of a hole. Yeah.
Have a bun in your mouth.
I'm excited.
Lane 11, is this it?
I think
He said behind the sprinters. Little update. These guys are all cleared out over here. This side is almost cleared out. We are literally, there's one behind us. We're probably going to be the last vehicle on the ferry. And this is kind of like getting onto a plane, you know, where you like try to get on a plane as soon as you can so you get overhead storage space and all that. We're trying to get on this as fast as we can, so we set up a tent in a good spot. And everybody's getting on before us, literally. So we'll see what happens here.
We even like packed our stuff so it would be really easy to grab and run up there.
Yeah, totally.
So I was gonna like sit down here while Tim ran up and got a spot. And
Yeah.
yeah, that was.
We'll see.
We're very organized now,
Yeah.
though.
Oh well.
Whatever.
Yeah, well, brake lights. Let's try this again. There we go. Almost last. Those guys will be last, those three trailers. Alarm, we're not going. They stopped us, and all the other trailers are going now. Last people on.
Literally. We go. You're driving on to.
We're heading downstairs. So we're at the very top of the ship right now in the solarium, and every 8 hours they make an announcement that you can go down to your vehicles. You can't just hang out or stay in your vehicles, but they'll let you down there. Some people have pets and stuff like that, but we have root beer down there. So anyway, we're gonna walk down like I think 5 flights of stairs, and when you come in here, there's like a cafeteria on the right. There's also a dining room in the back. Might be a chill place to work up there too, and get a view. There's like a Ford viewing lounge up here.
Here and see if there's a
Cocktail room. Do they? Nice. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, nothing. Walking down, so we're on level 7. Solarium's on level 8. We're going down. We're just on level 7. We're going down to 6. You can easily get lost in here, by the way. Actually lost. I put our suitcase down to bring some up the stairs, and I could not find it for 20 minutes.
super good.
Yeah, did not film that. That was really frustrating right there. So we're like, I know where we're at. We're in level 6 right there, kind of in the middle. There's like multiple different stairwells, and some of the stairwells don't go all the way. I think we tried to take this elevator down. This connected to that stairwell, and it wouldn't go to vehicles. But we're going down. Level 3 is the vehicle storage here. Great, thanks, man. people bring like everything out to these islands. Yeah, his building stuff. Yeah, lumber, all the ingredients. Oh yeah, you're over here ready to bake.
I'm gonna bake a house.
You can see how close all the cars are parked in here. So what they do, they measure, you have to know your vehicle's length by foot, and if you're like a foot over, it's significantly more expensive. And this is why, because if you lie about how long your vehicle is, it takes up like every vehicle that's lied about takes up that much more. And then all of a sudden they can't fit someone's entire vehicle in, so they're pretty strict with it. Like this is super expensive to get in here. This guy has a 45-foot long RV. It's insane. And here we are, last vehicle on the ferry. Literally. Yeah. I
have too many layers on now.
I saw that. Sure, yeah. You a couple of those. Maybe a couple of shakes. Closing again, so you only have 20 minutes to get all your stuff and do whatever you need to do. Everyone's walking their dogs, stuff like that. Anyway, we're gonna head back up top, resupply it on everything, and we'll come back down this evening probably. Turns out there's an elevator, but it's too late. Confusing place. There's an elevator.
Yep.
That's way at the far end though.
Did you bring that one too?
Yeah. There was like, there's water in our sleeping pads and like.
Okay,
get
drink
all
water
that,
first. Thank you so much. Oh yeah. Oh nice. Just normal camp food. It's mullet roe. It's like a dried mullet roe. Not the dried kind. I never had this kind, but otherwise, yeah. Like we eat a lot of mullet in Florida.
Made it on the boat.
Very different than what I'm used to.
Here we go. Well, here we are. Took a little nap. Gonna go do a little video editing inside. We brought our own food. Yeah, we're making tortilla shells and cheese and salsa tacos. That's it. It's gonna be great. Salsa.
Good. Yeah.
You're checking work emails, and Valerie sent me a drawing. Thank you, Valerie. It's really sweet of you. Looks like a little camper in the back. Looks just like my rig. It's a really good job. Literally better than I can draw. Anyway, just want to say thank you, and I really appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. It's 6 a.m. and the ferry's rocking pretty darn good. Good morning from the ferry. I think the plan this morning is to relax for the first morning in forever. Nowhere to be, can't go anywhere for days. So we're gonna drink some coffee, have some oatmeal over here, and we do a little video editing, do some catch up today. BLUETTIs. Spin them around so you guys can see. This is the AC70, 1000 water. This thing's pretty sweet. It actually charges up really fast. So if you drain it almost all the way down, it'll do an 80% charge in 45 minutes. So it's super fast. And this top one is a smaller, more portable one. It's the AC2P. This is easier just to carry in and out of the tent. It's only 300 watts. This is 1000. So it just depends. If you want something really light and easy to get around, this is nice. It's just going to take you a little longer to charge it, like an hour and a half if you fully drain it. Whereas this guy down here charges a lot faster and has 3 times the capacity, probably enough to run some small power tools and stuff like that. And we're using it to charge our phones, camera gear, and laptops and all that. As far as the features on this thing, you can plug a solar panel in right there to charge it with solar. There's a cigarette lighter port down here, so you can charge stuff with a cigarette lighter outlet. There's DC power, which is all this stuff. So you have like 2 USB-A's, 2 USB-C's, and they're all high wattage ones, so 100 watts. It charges really fast, so you can charge your cell phone up fast. And then you have 2 120 inputs right there, just for normal like hair dryers or whatever else you want to run. And both of them have about the same stuff, just a couple less features in the top one. And they both charge with several different options. You can charge them with a 120, like a wall plug, really fast, or you can use a solar panel to charge them. Or you can use your cigarette lighter in your vehicle while you're driving, plug that into the solar input. That'll charge both of them. So pretty cool stations. We're at where we at?
We are at the bar.
The bar, on the boat.
On the ferry.
Charging the stations over here. So this is what we're going to use to power pretty much all our camera gear on the Arctic trip. Probably the diesel heater as well. So this might be our entire power source for the entire trip. I'll show you guys more about that when we get up there. But anyway, when you get to work. BLUETTI station charged up. So we had a way to charge our stuff. We're on Sterling tonight.
Yeah. Thank you very much. That sounds good.
Just spent the last however long, hour offloading stuff, pretty much. Good morning, y'all. It's like 2:30 in the morning. Ferry just stopped here in the town of Ketchikan. Gotta use the bathroom really quick. We're not here long, maybe 1 hour, and we take back off and continue heading north. Wish we had time to get off here and check stuff out. There's a bunch of really cool totem poles and some cool hiking trails and stuff like that here, but we keep on moving. To the town of Wrangell. I don't think we're here that long. We're here about 45 minutes and moving on, so we can't really get off the boat. A couple friends that lived here in the past. It's a cool little town.
Smoking is not allowed anywhere inside the vessel, including all staterooms, car deck, and the solarium.
Came prepared. No cafeteria food here.
This is a cucumber.
Yeah, crazy amount of cucumbers. Get all the smoked salmon that like soaked in cooler water.
That house is so crazy. Are those
news, we're removed. That's all right. I guess the tents can't be in here because of the heating element. Like some people put tents that are too tall in here and it gets too close to the element, it might catch the top tent on fire, even though we get a small one. We're out there now. Getting blasted, but it'll be good. One more night. We have to wake up at like 3 in the morning anyway to kind of start getting stuff packed and heading down. And we arrive at Haines at like 4:15 in the morning, approximately. So, well, this moved in fast. We're getting close to the glaciers, and obviously glaciers make their own weather.
Film each other. That's good. Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be sunny today, and the weather's moving in tonight. Hopefully, it won't rain tonight because we're out here. I guess when our bodies get in that tent, though, we can like remove the suitcase. See, the funny part is everything we have to hold the tent in place has wheels on it, so that's not great. And I swear, like, I've camped out here before in the past, and the deck used to have tie downs in it, but I feel like they just poured concrete over the tie downs or something, so there's nowhere to like strap your tent down. Anyhow. Port right here. As you can see, we are the last vehicle on the ferry that we got on, basically. Second to last, he was actually last. Anyway, I'm going to try to change the sensor on this. I'm going to try to change the ICP injection control pressure sensor and see what happens. Alright, let's change this fast. Hopefully this will help the truck start. It's a brand new Ford Motorcraft ICP injection control pressure sensor. Alright. It's located right here on top of the head, so all you do is pull this plug right there. Be very careful with the clip. And there's no oil on that, but there's oil on this, which means it's failing, so we're going to swap it with this one here. So I think it's like 1 1/8 inches or something like that. I don't have a wrench that big with me, so I'm going to use this crescent wrench.
Is it more like you need more leverage?
Here it goes.
There you go.
Okay. It's just kind of right there next to your hinge. You guys can see that. Oh yeah, it's oily. It's not supposed to have oil on it. That means it's failed.
That means it's failed?
Uh-huh. As you can see that bleed. One hand.
So much. Doing so good.
Yep, clipped right in. Okay. Well, that's it. All right. On the way. Ooh, look at these sleds. Good morning, y'all. We're almost to Haines, Alaska right now. It's about 3:45 in the morning. Hopefully the truck starts. We're late because they held us back there in the elevator. All right, moment of truth. Wait, the start light's going on. That's a really good sign. It's nerve-wracking. Reverse camera. You're gonna start. You're gonna start. You're gonna be good. Woo! Not happy.
Not happy, but she started.
Yeah.
She was good. I feel like we're leaving things somehow.
He told me to go and stop me.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Yep.
Yep.
We're going really well. We go, leaving the ferry.
but it kind of started.
Yeah, no kidding.
So I need to keep it turned over for 10 seconds. Type in, we're going to Anchorage pretty much. Hey.
Your boarding pass is
Okay.
the first one at the top of the right.
Thank you. Yay, we didn't lose them.
Yeah, that's
let us
good.
off the boat.
What happens if you don't have them anymore?
Oh no. You should have to stay in the boat forever. That's how you become an employee.
So you become an employee here.
It's not saying how far we have to go. Our service is so bad it doesn't show us the miles or anything.
Yeah, we're just getting empty map.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, empty map with blue.
I have no idea which way to go up here.
No.
We'll just go by feel.
Yeah, sure, why
That
not?
feels north.
Feels north, yeah.
Hello.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Haines, Canada border. Yay. There it is, 760 miles. Really? Yeah, 14 hours. Okay. There we go. On Main Street in Haines. Wants us to go straight, I guess. I'm gonna go right. I don't trust. Town sleeping because it's like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Main Street toward 3rd Avenue.
All right, we're coming up on the Haines gas station. One thing about the Alaska Highway is you have to stop for gas whenever you see gas because there's not gas everywhere. Probably gonna be the last gas for 100 something miles. I've not tried the new fuel selector valve to see if it'll change to the front tank. So I know I did just there, I just missed the gas station, that's cool. Can I not get over there
In
at all?
1,000 feet, turn right onto Haines Road.
This is fun.
Good, so good.
Yeah, doing great. I'm gonna have to turn around really. Don't do it. Ah, whatever.
For
There we
39
go.
miles.
Try again. Hopefully they have diesel. I'm sure they do. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, get out. Let's have to get out of the truck every time because the door handle is broken. Diesel, and we're in Alaska, we're in America. Diesel is $5.28 a gallon. You can see that. Pretty crazy. Guess what? We don't have a choice. All right, here we go. Rolling out of Haines. This is the last town until we hit Haines Junction, and then once we pass Haines Junction, it's like game over. There's like nothing. There's the Canadian border right there. We're not far. I forget we go into Canada for a little bit. 40 miles. I got something going on. I don't know what. Is it a school bus? No way. What the road's closed? No way. What? Is there an avalanche?
Is this the border crossing?
I don't think so, no. That's not good. Why is this closed? Gates?
Why wouldn't it be closed?
We'll just stay here now.
Sorry.
So I don't know what's going on, but this goes to the Alaska Highway. It's the only road. You can't go anywhere else, 2-lane highway, and the gate's closed up here for some reason. Usually no reason you see gates on Alaska roads is because they're avalanche gates, which means an avalanche across the road and is blocking the road. You have to get like a front end loader and scoop the snow and move it. So I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if it's a border shack or what that is. Definitely looks like a check-in counter of some sort. We'll find out. Upon further inspection, I found out that this is the Canadian border crossing here. So I don't know what's going on or why it is shut down or why there seems to be no one manning it. This is really strange. There's an office right there, a little station. It looks like the lights are off in it. So I don't know if like they open at 8 or something. That'd be ridiculous. This border crossing should be open 24/7. I don't know what's happening here.
Taking a lunch break.
Yeah, maybe a little lunch break or something. I don't know. That's right. We'll just wait. Okay, a little update. The border is closed. We literally can't drive to Alaska right now. We're in Alaska, but we have to just like cross through Canada for a little bit, then hop back in Alaska. We're cutting through the edge of Canada. And that right there is the only way through that gate. And it's closed right now. I guess they open at 8, like it's a business or something. I don't know why. The Beaver Creek Canadian border is open 24/7, so I don't know what the deal is with this one. So we have about, I think, 2 hours to wait.
It's like 6:30.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, hour and a half. So anyway, now we're gonna add that to the day. And hopefully they do open at 8 o'clock and there's not something weird going on. We'll see.
So good. Making oatmeal at the border because they're not open for a while. Now it's boiling, so I gotta deal with this. Oh god. Boiling water
Just
everywhere.
boil water in your lap, that's a good idea. Oh my god.
Oh, wrong way.
We're gonna fog us out of here.
It's fine.
That's fine, we don't need to see. Just had this Corolla roll by. They're either gonna, I don't know what's happening. I don't think they work there. Maybe they do. One dude's like walking towards the gate like he's gonna open it. Which means the Canadians live in Alaska? That doesn't make sense. It means they'd live in Haines. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, those guys were the Canadians that live in Alaska. They just opened up the gate. They're opening up this side. I think it's about to lift it right now. And I'm assuming this opens at 7 o'clock because it's like 6:50 something, so that's kind of nice. So we both lost the bet. That's good. Let's see if the truck starts. Please start. The block is warm, so it should start just fine. Yeah, weird. So it stumbles like that. It's not getting the correct pressure, fuel pressure, which is oil, which means it's probably gonna be the IPR valve, which I think it is. That's a sensor. If it's not that, hopefully it's not the high pressure oil pump because that's expensive to replace. But it's not getting fuel pressure to start the engine. And then once it gets rolling, it's pulling it through. So that's my theory, we'll see if I'm right. Okay, we're moving. Turns out we don't have to check in here anyways. Maybe this is the Alaska border.
Oh, that would
Because
make
you're crossing
sense.
into Alaska.
And it was Alaska border agents.
Yeah,
Like they
that
came
makes
from
sense because you're
Alaska.
living in Alaska.
Yeah.
Yep, totally. All right. Be prepared, Canadian Customs.
600 meters of it.
It's funny, there's actual snow. Oh, they must close early too. We're all bashing Canada. It's like the Alaskans sleeping in. That was good. Whoops.
I take it all back. Alaskans are perfect.
Welcome to British Columbia. Go.
Here we are, coming up on the border. Wait, are they on the right side?
I guess so. I don't know. It should be on the left. That'd be crazy. Sucks. They're gonna search this camper. Please don't search us. We just have a truck. So
How far are you going today?
all the way. That's the plan. As long as the truck makes it.
Where are you coming from?
It's Bellingham, or the ferry back there.
Did you buy this down there?
Yeah, I bought it in Jersey. It's like a new truck, but yeah, just driving it home.
Alcohol, tobacco,
No, sir.
firearms, weapons,
No, sir.
currencies over $10,000.
No, sir.
What do you two do for a living?
Just internet stuff, YouTube.
YouTube.
Thing, yeah. Yeah.
You- Anything going to stay in Canada in the future?
No, sir.
So, okay. Have a safe ride.
All right, 2. Wood starts.
It starts.
See. All right. And there you go. That's how you get through a border. So you notice I wasn't like overly, you don't be mean, but you don't be overly friendly. Just yes or no, keep it really simple. And that usually works. If you try to be really friendly, they'll search you. They think you're up to something. Anyway, we're in Canada. I think Haines Junction is the next stop. Which we have, I don't know how far, maybe 60 miles or something like that. Beautiful day out though. We're gonna have a really nice drive all the way back. Junction. So this is where we meet the Alaska Highway up here. This is like honestly kind of one of the biggest towns in the Alaska Highway. It's not that big. So we're gonna fuel up here, and I think we drive like 45 minutes to an hour, and then we hit Destruction Bay, which is really cool. It's a giant lake, which may be frozen, but maybe not. I feel like it's not frozen most of the time. We go in Haines Junction. It's a visitor center and a liquor store in one.
There's a little inn.
Little hotel. There's our turn we're gonna come back to in a second. Oh, the gas station's open now, nice.
There it is, Alaska Highway.
Oh.
So excited.
There's someone that works in here that watched the channel last time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty funny. We're at Canadian Fuel. Let's see how much it is. You cannot pay at pump. Remove card, see attendant. Okay. Okay, $1.94 a liter. Pretty much 4 liters in a gallon, so it's $8 a gallon. Guess what? We don't have a choice. It's the only place to get this. All right, we are not gassed up, dieseled up. Not gonna blow any injectors or anything crazy. We're heading on the Alaska Highway right down here, and I don't know where the next gas station is, but it's a ways out. So see how far we'll make it. I feel like every station's pretty much 100 miles apart, so you have to fill up whenever you get to them. Anyway, leaving Haines Junction and heading towards Destruction Bay. That place is open.
Which corner?
Taking dine out. Anyway, there's a Thai family that owns that place, and they bake all these goods. So there's like this, their stuff looked awesome. They had like baked elk and buffalo rolls, and they got like a ham and cheese brie thing that baked look good. So it should be tasty. And that's the story. We got like, I don't know how far it's all White Horse and stuff a ways, but we should get there this afternoon, hopefully. Guess who spilled salmon? Turn around like a guilty dog.
That's what I feel like. I feel like a guilty dog.
It's all pretty much cleaned up now.
I think so. And I have these. This smells like coconut. That's why I get them.
Oh, that's nice.
Because it covers up my ferret smell.
Yeah.
So.
Your ferrets think you smell like a ferret.
Huh? Yeah, my ferret smell like
That's nice. Did I tell you I smell like a ferret? We've made it to, we're just about to stop up here anyway, but we had a little spilled salmon accident. We're stopping like right up here. This is Destruction Bay out here. So this is a huge lake, really pretty spot on Alaska Highway in Yukon territory. So we're gonna stop up here and just stop. We've only gone 60 miles, but once again, whenever there's gas, you gotta stop and get it. So even though I've got like 2/3 a tank, we're not even messing around. This next gas station is actually a really long way. It's basically the Canadian border. So we're gonna roll up in here and get some. We are rolling in to Beaver Creek. That gas station is closed. Guess we're not going there. Hopefully the next one's open. That's a pretty standard Alaska Highway situation right there. The owners took off for the winter and you can't get fuel.
That one looks closed too.
Yep, that one's closed too. That's good.
It's a self-serve that's closed.
Buckshot Betty's. Not looking super open.
I don't know. It looks like that's been called recently.
Yeah. That one's definitely closed. There we go. Oh, this is the one that shuts down at like 7 p.m. and you have to wait till 8 a.m.
Oh, really?
So you spend the night in the parking lot if you don't get here in time.
Fast gas. Yeah. No tea.
And so Beaver Creek this is the last town before the Alaskan border, basically. And here we are, officially leaving Canada. So this is the Canadian border. This is on the Canadian side of the Alaska Highway. And for some reason, the border crossing isn't the exact same spot for Alaska and Canada. There's like, 30 kilometers in between them, which is kind of strange, but we're passing the Canadian side, which we don't have to stop for. And crossing into Alaska again pretty soon here. Well, guess what, everybody? just made it to Alaska. Back home. Pull over up here.
Yay!
So we're super close to the border, back to the US, right up here, top of the hill. Enter Alaska time zone right there. This is the place that seems like it's always dark when I get here, so I can never film it. It's a kind of a rare opportunity. Thought I'd stop real quick and capture a shot. She's got talent. Cowboy boots in the snow. Just walk down that steep, slick hill.
Snow everywhere you're not supposed to.
Yeah, doing great. All right, here we go. U.S. Customs. Let's see what happens. Window scary. It does like a big flex every time.
This one does that too. Like you can feel it pull the door out a little bit when you put it down.
It's like lightning fast compared to the other. Afternoon.
What's everyone's citizenship?
U.S.
Just the two of you?
Yep.
Any dogs or any kind of animals?
No, sir.
Camera on?
Sorry?
Is that camera on?
Probably rolling. Yep. Let's see. Yep. That was fun. This is the first time we've ever been asked to turn a camera off at the border. Anyway, we're obviously made it. We're driving. Thought we might get searched for a second, mainly because the food situation, we got like fruits and vegetables, and didn't have like immediate proof of where they came from, but they let us go. So here we go. Free.
Free.
Let's have another, how long to drive? Let's see. Yep, 400 miles to go.
What?
Here we go.
Yeah. Just drive right off.
Yep. Roll it.
It's unfair that you're tall.
Oh yeah, can't see.
My hat. No, my hat.
Oh,
I took
no.
my hat off to drive. Where's the lanes at?
There's not any.
Where's the lanes at?
Yeah, there's none. You'll be
Is
alright.
that like ice?
Probably not.
It's just wet.
It's pretty just wet.
Terrifying.
Yeah. We got a Floridian driving in snow right now.
We're gonna go like 20.
Yep.
Why is that? There's so heavy.
Road to Dawson City. Got lodges for sale. How about that? We're closing in on Toke. Bringing some fuel when we get there. 12 miles. Gas is, let's see what it is. $3.63 a gallon. That's what I'm talking about. We were paying almost $9 a gallon in Canada at the last fill up, so this is a much better deal. Here we go. Toke cut off. Pit stop for dinner. The Thai restaurant was closed. Toke Thai in Glennallen is one of my favorite pit stops, and that's closed because the family goes to Thailand every year. So we stopped it in the town of Toke, where there's another Thai restaurant that's not called Toke Thai, and they're also closed. They're in Thailand, so everybody's going to Thailand. Maybe that's what we should do. Anyway, we have like salmon for dinner, multiple cheeses, crackers, this good stuff.
Pig spread.
Yeah, pig spread.
Yeah, pig spread. Yeah,
that sounds good.
Pig spread.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
And I'm gonna probably have these because they're really good.
These are good.
Do you like chickpeas?
Sometimes. Isn't that how you make like hummus? What do you call it? Falafels.
Yes, falafels. Absolutely.
Anywho, we have like 6 hours and we should be back. So the road's starting to get better, so I can go a little faster now. So we'll make some good timing up here. Beautiful drive though. Mountain drum. Good. Alright, we have arrived to Glennallen, like 3 hours from Anchorage, maybe 2.5 if we're cruising. I think 3. We're gonna diesel up and continue on. Totally making it tonight. We're gonna get there like probably just shy of 11 here. believe it. Rolling up to the house, right up there. Christmas lights are still on up there. Looks like. Oh yeah. Officially made it. Bam. Oh man. Home, sweet home. Ooh, it's probably gonna be a little chilly. Oh, we're here. Can't even believe it. That was a really, really long drive. Almost midnight here. 5,000 miles and one heck of a trip. And it ain't over. And it ain't over yet. We get like 6 days and we're taking off on a mega epic adventure. As crazy as that sounds. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Absolutely love taking you guys along for the ride. It's been a wild one and really crazy stuff coming. So I'm gonna go to bed. We're gonna go to bed. See you guys in the next one. Peace, y'all.